Callie, what are you watching? Huh? I was saying yes, bad word. Callie, turn it off. Call mama. Alfred, change that. Get it. You can't be in here listening to that while I'm right here, man. You know you can't do that now. Callie, they curse one more time. If that lady curses in front of me again, I'm gonna make you not have that phone. Okay, you tell me what. Oh, it's on? Okay.
Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going here. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's yours. Caught, completion. Breaking free at the 35. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That run moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The last time out, Texas made just enough plays, and that was a painful loss. Aggie fans have not forgotten.
Well, it was a game that really got away from them late. They played well enough to win that football game, but you got to give Texas the credit for pulling it out. We'll see if that can continue today for the Longhorns.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Opening play of the drive. He looks right for a completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the running back's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense wraps him up. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
14, Texas A&M, 0.
Turn starts inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for a deep completion. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it. He's found some room at the 45. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Aggies. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's blue. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Texas 14, Texas A&M 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Refusing to be brought down. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Reed. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Blue. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down and inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. No. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down and inches.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Ball handed off. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up the 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Oh, a reverse. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7.
That makes the score Texas
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
First down for the offense.
They'll run it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. And the catch is made off the carom there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
I'll tell you, this defense could...
Third down.
to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
To the air, it's Reed. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Third down, out of the shotgun. With the catch, it's Smith. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Takes the handoff again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Makes a quick grab. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Gives it to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking downfield. It's yours. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas A&M, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. On the shotgun, it's a handoff, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 35, Texas A&M 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Get set, get set.
There's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Timber, now. Double right.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Easy.
Looking for a gap. It's Moss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
He's brought down at the 43. Now, 4th down.
Got it.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Go. Ready, go.
A running play called on 4th down. Brought down after 40. That'll be a 1st down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you go get a touchdown.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Caught over the middle. It's Muhammad. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
691. Gators score. Slab. Ready.
And they pick up the 1st on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Texas.
On the
The
ready.
Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Reed. And it's caught. Touchdown, A&M. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. across the field. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's yours. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it again. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football where you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, so first user loss. We had a Georgia user. He's gone. Let's try to regroup, rebound. We got the number 14 coming to home next. So try to regroup, rebound. Get ready for Ole Miss. I think that might be Jay Freeze. I can't remember right now. But yeah, we'll get ready for that. Win some, lose some. Uh, what else y'all want to see? So far, Heisman people. That's T-Chap. T-Chap and them boys right there. He might drop a little bit. No, well, no, he did. He got 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. So Hugh will probably stay up in there. Their running back should be coming soon. He got 108 yards or something like that. Oh yeah, the members, the coaches tree. Pretty much coaching tree. So yeah, we'll come back, man. We regroup, man. We got to regroup. We'll really change the thing. I might tweak some stuff on the side. Side maybe personnel. Nah, personnel's pretty good. Slow start, man. We just had to figure out what he was doing. As soon as we got like the 3 base, I think he ran like pretty much 5 plays all game. But as soon as we figured that out, we had all of it pretty much taken care of. But then he scored on me I want to say twice, maybe 3 times with that lob pass bullshit. But I mean, we stopped it at first. We were ready. We was ready for it. He's snapping it so quick though, so his tempo was really good tempo, really good tempo. He caught me on matter of fact with a touchdown. Tempo was so perfect quick. I tried to get it back to him somehow. I don't know how the hole was like damn near wide open. I don't know how we didn't get inside it, but we ended up scoring on the next play. But tempo was very good. So he did get one of them. He got me on tempo straight up. Just genius. But that's it.